MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Boston, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Zero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he has an even 10 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Benintendi, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Benintendi leads off first with 1 away. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. High fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a two-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
And that misses for ball one. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he has an even 10 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And VR will look this one in to retire the side. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park. It's now 2-0 Boston. Stepping up now, Jonathan VR. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the
First offering on its way.
Jonathan
Fouled off.
VR.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Donald Jones.
In now, Donald Jones, as he'll take a look at ball one. Porcello is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Runners off for second. Hits this one hard the other way. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
3-0 to him now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Now to the plate, Johnny Bench. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. Porcello sets. First pitch on its way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Jackie Bradley now. His past history with Dylan Bundy. He's got 8 hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Bradley, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Mitch Moreland is on deck. And the pitch. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. Oh, and he misses it. He'll try it again, 3-2. Grounded to the right. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting it.
Here's Brock Holt now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Reds. Evan Gaddis now standing in his career against Porcello. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick, and then tried to emergency hack late.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains at 0-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Betts at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
So 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out. Into the box, Jace Peterson. In his career against Porcello, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That was right up the middle.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. In now, Christian Vasquez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in time. Another one caught by Bench. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gaddis has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oka is there, and that's the third out. Red Sox leave one. Leading off the inning, Walter Oka, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Center fielder, Walter Oka.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. One pitch, one out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Here comes the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Benintendi. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 3.
Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. We played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken. Strike 1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Able to make the play is Gaddis, and that's the first out. So a runner on first with one out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Betts is on the move. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball swung on and missed.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Comes set. The 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Second baseman, Brock.
Striding in, Brock Holt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece.
Leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder,
stepping into the box, Evan Gattis. He reached on a single in his first try. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One out now in the Orioles' 4th, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Just hung in there on that one. One out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Alcides Escobar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Escobar.
Porcello gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Vasquez.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
The third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup is bounced to second. VR gloves it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Benintendi at second with 2 down. And he misses with it, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Ready with the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Ball even at 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Hit back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's at number 1. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the run is Benintendi. And he makes the catch in the corner. Stepping in, Walter Oka. A hit in 2 tries so far. Porcello has his target. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Next for the Red Sox.
Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Bradley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. At the plate, Donald Jones. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
That evens it up, 1-1. Here it comes. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Low roller, and he barehands it. Hats off to that one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The catcher, number 3.
In now for the O's, Johnny Bench. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-0 home. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits second on the Orioles in that category. Riding in once again, Evan Gattis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. They're short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Mancini. And that's the first out of the inning. One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Tanner Scott comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Oka is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Scott, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A pause and the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Red Sox go. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Stepping in now, Alcides Escobar. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Outside, 3-0 now. Jace Peterson waits on deck. 3-0 pitch. Popped up. Moreland is under it. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Jace Peterson. He got on top of one who was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting,
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. One to the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ball one to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Hits are even at 7 apiece. The 1-2. Hops this one up. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ryan Brazier goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, Walter Oka. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Holt scoops it up on to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
Designated hitter, Donald.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Donald Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the run. And no one will track it down. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for him.
Holt up the middle. Oh, way to get dirty. Got him. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Ninth inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
The batter, the first base.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland.
Well, it's been a slow series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin.
A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in for Boston, Brock Holt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains 2-2.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Johnny Bench. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High that time with the slider taken for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Right to him. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is... So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Sean Gilmartin takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Curveball looked at here for strike one. High in the air down the right field line. Gaddis giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Line hard, but foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here, 2 up and 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing in this, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Andrew Benintendi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2, here it is. A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt here. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Three and 1 to Martinez.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Mookie Betts would be next. Here's the 3-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Count still full, 3-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, Brian Johnson comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. At the plate, Alcides Escobar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. Johnson, a 6'4" lefty. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Holt will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Coming to the plate now, Jace Peterson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Leading off for Boston.
First offering on its way.
Mookie.
Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 1-1 is outside for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Swing and a liner and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And with the potential for matchup problems ahead, you get a look at what remains in the Oriole bullpen. Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The center fielder.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jackie Bradley Jr. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-1 the count now. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I mean, that's just left on left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he popped him up. Villar over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Here's the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after the scoreless. Digging in the switch hitter, Walter Oka. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 44.
Striding forward now is the
Designated
DH,
hitter,
Donald Jones. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Settling in now, Chris Davis, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Ready for another shot now. Brock Holt. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, VR. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Heading out towards shallow right. Gaddis is over. 2 down. So stepping in, Eduardo Nunez attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Michael Givens comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Number 60, Michael.
And this is popped up near second base. Peterson is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. Digging in, Johnny Bench. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Bradley. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and one was a long